3, 2, 1.
How many people finish singing the birthday song? The answer is B, 1. Why might the people be sitting in strange positions? The answer is A. There could be a storm on the way. Conservatives are not necessarily stupid, but most stupid people are conservatives. What political economist made this unflattering comment? The answer is C. John Stuart Mill. In which year was singer Elvis Presley born? The answer is C. 1935. Fighting, how would you do this? The answer is A. Is the reason for enemies. In what year was the École Polytechnique founded? The answer is B. 1794. One boy takes his turn and then they all begin talking again. Next, a boy tries to jump over the bricks but ends up falling. Another boy, what happens next? The answer is D. Jumps after him and he is successful. Which of the following painters created Anton Francesco degli Albizzi? The answer is D. Sebastiano. He begins to apply product, switches to the product again. He writes on the wall. He begins to lay out tools. Next, what happens next? The answer is A. Measures and levels the wall. In which year did Tanganyika and Zanzibar merge to form Tanzania? The answer is D. 1964. Biologists are studying the white-tailed deer population in Ohio. Which question could the biologists most likely answer? The answer is A. How fast does this deer population grow? Most of the pathogens that cause styes enter the body through mucous membranes of which organs? The answer is C. Reproductive organs. Who seemed to win the big game featured here? The answer is D. The Steelers won. When did the Deutscher Werkbund end? The answer is D. 1907. When was BCCI shut down? The answer is D. 1991. What is the formula to end or reduce suffering according to the principles of Buddhism? The answer is A. The Noble Eightfold Path. When did Bian2 stop testing potential government employees? The answer is C. 1313. In what year did Spike Lee appear as a TCM guest programmer? The answer is C. 2012. The words "my horseback riding fails" appear as a girl riding a white horse. What happens next? The answer is B. Fails to make her horse do jumps around a track. What would have happened if I did not purchase the bundle deal? The answer is B. I would have spent more money. How far is Raleigh from Richmond? The answer is C. 155. For how many years did the Football League operate with 5 divisions? The answer is B. 104. The original 747 was fitted with what kind of jet engines? The answer is D. Pratt Whitney JT9D3. Why was the group surprised by Fairchild? The answer is A. Fairchild was dead. In which of these areas is stretching the neck with neck rings practiced? The answer is A. Africa and Asia. What is the maximum amount money we have lost selling the watermelons? The answer is C. None of the above choices. What will happen now that Helen does not have help? The answer is A. It will take her a long time to move to Seatown. Make an extra large Ziploc bag. How would you do this? The answer is A. Connect 2 bags by flipping one inside out. To convert dough into a flat, pliable state, how would you do this? The answer is A. Use a rolling pin to roll the dough. How many doors does the average Jehovah's Witnesses knock on each month? The answer is D. 700. To ensure that you draw a straight line, how would you do this? The answer is A. Draw the line against a ruler. How many professional clubs are there? The answer is C. 92. When did Balfour last hold the titles of Prime Minister and Chancellor of the Exchequer? The answer is A. 1905. How many points does a Star of David have? The answer is D. 6. On his first radio show, Red Skelton developed several characters. What was the name he gave to the punch-drunk boxer? The answer is B. Cauliflower McPub. Why is the narrator talking to so many people? The answer is C. They are pitching a proposal. Ancient Greeks hypothesized that a hair from a horse's tail left in water would turn into a worm. What scientific process most likely would have disproved this hypothesis? The answer is D. Comparing to a control. In a 1982 movie, Mel Gibson played a post-apocalyptic warrior named Mad Max. In what movie does Mad Max lead a convoy driving a fuel-oil semi-Mack truck chased by gasoline pirates? The answer is A. The Road Warrior. What TV show am I watching? The answer is A. Mad Men. Humans have an estimated 20,000 to 22,000 of what units of heredity? The answer is A. Genes. Robert Duvall and his good friend Dustin Hoffman studied with the same famous acting teacher. Who was he? The answer is B. Sanford Meisner. Because of the wave character of matter, the idea of well-defined orbits gives way to a model in which there's a cloud of what? The answer is C. Probability. To grind herbs, how would you do this? The answer is A. Use a coffee grinder. How did I feel when the two events happened at the same time? The answer is B. This has caused some annoyance and problems. During an earthquake, what causes seismic waves? The answer is D. Rock displacement. What may be the reason I didn't invite anyone? The answer is D. I felt unfit to have company. Pope Benedict XVI authorized continued use of the Roman Missal in what year? The answer is B. 2007. What did Fred Astaire's screen test report for RKO Pictures read according to him? The answer is B. Can't act. Which Baldwin was born May 12, 1966, making him the youngest of the brothers? The answer is A. Stephen. Heel piercing wound. How would you do this?